Hi everyone, good day to you, good day to everybody. Today it's a wonderful day. I hope it's a wonderful day to you too. So, my name is Shannon, and today we're actually going to look at a condition that we find in medicine and medical nursing. I'm going to slow down a little bit as we go through this condition, and the title of this condition is actually Human African Trypanosomiasis. Students usually find some few challenges in understanding the life cycle. Think it's straightforward, it's simple. The only thing that is in there are some few terms, or I don't know if it's the pronunciation or maybe it's the spellings that usually give students hard time to know this condition. So please don't forget to subscribe and also hit that notification button to ensure that whenever I upload a video, you're actually notified, and then you follow that video and then learn one or two things at the end of the day. So we're going to start. So, human African trypanosomiasis is actually caused by two species of trypanosomes, of which the species we've got Trypanosomia gambiense, the second one which we've got Trypanosomia rhodesiense. So those are the two species that we find in Africa. We also have Trypanosoma cruzi, which is found in America, but today we're actually looking at what? At human African trypanosomiasis. To define this condition, we are saying that this is a condition which is caused by Trypanosoma species. We've already named those two. So it is caused by a Trypanosoma species, and it is transmitted by a Glossina fly, which is also known as a tsetse fly. So this is the vector which transmits this condition. So that's the causative organism, or that's the causative parasite, and we've looked at the vector which transmits it, and now we need to dive into the characteristics of the signs and symptoms that this condition, or that a patient with this condition may manifest with. So it is characterized by sleeping sickness. A patient may manifest with mental and physical lethargy. They may have adenitis. They may have also local inflammation where the tsetse fly had to bite that person, or we're actually looking at it in a human form, because it can also be there in other mammals or in other animals. So those are a few signs and symptoms that it causes. It also causes fever due to parasthemia. Those are a few things that we can talk of. So we are going to go straight to the life cycle. We're going to dive straight to the life cycle, because this is the main thing for this condition, and then these other things we can talk about them on a different day using a different video. So to begin with, we are saying this condition has got two stages. It has tsetse fly stage, which is the first stage, and also it has a human stage. So when you are taught to actually outline and describe the life cycle of trypanosomiasis, don't forget to write both stages, because it's one thing. You have to write the tsetse fly stage, not forgetting also the human stage. So we're going to start. We are going to begin. Let me just name this as the first point. We are saying that when a tsetse fly bites man, it injects metacyclic trypomastigotes. So that is what it injects. Immediately a tsetse fly bites man, it injects those metacyclic trypomastigotes. And once these are injected into the human bloodstream, we find that its name now changes from metacyclic trypomastigotes to just the trypomastigotes. It remains as trypomastigotes in the human circulation. So we find that as it will be circulating in the human bloodstream, this parasite will be transferred to a few body parts or a few body areas, such as the brain, causing mental lethargy, it may even cause meningitis. It may cause other things such as sleeping sickness, all those things. So a patient may manifest with a few signs and symptoms as it reaches the brain. And then we find that these trypomastigotes, they also multiply in body fluids such as blood, such as lymph, such as CSF. When they find themselves in these fluids, they end up multiplying. And as they multiply by binary fission. So that is how these trypomastigotes multiply. After multiplying, there will be that increase in number, and then a patient's condition will actually worsen. we're almost done with human stage. We're now getting back to the fly stage. Now these trypomastigotes are in the human bloodstream. We find that another fly happens to bite that infected man with this condition, and that fly or that Glossina fly will end up ingesting. It's now, you know, as it takes a blood meal, it now ingests those trypomastigotes. And once they are in the fly's midgut, they'll no longer be known as trypomastigotes, but they'll change its name to procyclic trypomastigotes. So you find that these trypomastigotes, which were in human blood, they're now into the fly's midgut, and they'll change its name to procyclic trypomastigotes. And in that midgut, they'll end up multiplying. The same process that was happening in the human body, it will also happen in the fly's body. To specify it's the midgut, they'll begin to multiply by binary fission too, and they'll change its name. You know, they'll start leaving the midgut, going to the salivary glands of the fly. As they are moving from the midgut to the salivary gland, they change its name to epimastigotes. They are no longer procyclic, but they'll be just known as what? As epimastigotes. And once these epimastigotes reach the mouth of the fly or the salivary glands of the fly, we find that it changes its name again to metacyclic trypomastigotes. You've seen? So these epimastigotes are now in the salivary glands, and then they'll change its name to what? To metacyclic trypomastigotes. And the cycle begins. You find again, they're now in the salivary gland, they end up biting another human being or another mammal. However, for now we're looking at it in human beings. So that is how the cycle ends. It's just, you start from where it starts from, the point one, it bites man, goes into the human bloodstream. After that, it ends up multiplying by binary fission. Again, a fly bites man and ingests trypomastigotes. After that, to change its name, and then we're done with the life cycle. So if you've got any challenges, don't forget to just ask in the comment section. I'll actually attend to them at my free time. So feel free to ask questions, and those that may be interested to join the WhatsApp group where we learn a lot of lessons every day while we do these tuitions for registered nursing students, you're most welcome. The number will be in the comment section. Feel free to just inbox, and then we add you to the WhatsApp group, and then you learn more. And then we're going to look at its preventive measures, its signs and symptoms, and other things that are in this condition using a different video, just as I said. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button to ensure that the next video you'll be notified.